Yo, what's good, gang? Guy in the mirror here, back at it again, making another video at night. Don't know why I keep doing this. Makes no sense because it's a much better vibe to make a video during the day. I just feel like the vibes are more chill than like at night because I know I'm gonna have to go to sleep soon. I'm about to go to sleep soon so I can get up in the morning, the early fucking morning. So it would be much better to just make a video when I get home, take a shower, and then make a video. That's so much better. Or take a shower, play the game a little bit, then make a video. That's much better. Don't know why I don't just do that. But whatever. I guess I'm retarded. That's what it is. But I just got my paycheck in, and they fucked up my paycheck. So, I mean, I don't know if I said this, or I probably have in the previous videos. I can't really remember at this point, but, I got a raise, right? So I'm making $5 more than I was before. Making $5 more an hour than I was before. And, they were saying it was going to be kind of fucked up, where it was like I was going to get one check that was like my pay before, where I would make $20 an hour. I was going to get that check, and then a separate check of the $5 an hour, which didn't make any sense to me anyways, because it's like, why can't you just combine them both? Is the math really that fucking hard? Like, didn't we all go to school? We should be able to do this. I understand there's a lot of people, that are working at this company, but I mean, I don't understand how this makes it easy. How is this easier? I feel like this would just make it harder. Now instead of just combining the two pays, the $20 and then the $5, instead of just combining it and making 25 and then just doing the math, doing the calculations with that, you're now watching after two separate things, and it's just for a week too. Why? Is it like it needs to be transferred over? Doesn't make any fucking sense. But what was really fucking stupid was the fact that I got my check, and one of my bosses was telling me, "Oh, well, they fucked up your check, and I only got paid for the first half of the week." Now, what the fuck is that bullshit? Obviously, okay, I'm gonna wait 2 days or whatever, and I'll get the second half. So it's not like I'm just getting fucked over here. Like, I'm not getting completely fucked. I'm still getting my money, which is fine. But that's weird as shit. So what's going on now? Why am I only getting half the check today, and then I'm getting the other half in 2 days? How does that make any sense? Like, I don't really need the money right now at this moment. Like, I'm fine. I'm not in debt to anyone, so it's not like I need the money right now to go buy something or pay someone. But what if I did? What if I was living paycheck to paycheck? Or what if I just, maxed out my credit card and I needed to pay the balance, and I needed to do that today or tomorrow? So I'm just fucked? Like, what? How the fuck can they even do that? What? It doesn't even make any sense, man. And then I don't even understand. So what is it going to be? 3 checks now? I'm going to get one check for the first half, and then the second check for the second half, and then the third check for the actual raise. What are we doing right now? Just making it more complicated than it needs to be. Fucking stupid. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm still waiting on doing other shit at my job. Instead of just doing the same bullshit I was doing beforehand, I want to, do other things. But we have to wait for new people to come in to take our place. So that way, when we stop doing the things that we're doing, they have someone to do it instead of us. Makes sense, but don't know why it's taken so long. I know there are people that are trying to get in. It's not like it's like some like thing that nobody wants to do. We got one new guy working here. We got one guy today that just started working here. Actually, it's a girl. My bad. It was a girl that just started working here. Um, but where is everybody else? Where the fuck is everybody else? We can't all, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna just pick one of us to just move on because we have to obviously train this person. But where is everybody else? So what are we just doing one person a week? Is that what it's supposed to be? I want to move the fuck on right now. Okay, I've been doing this shit for 6 months. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want to do this anymore. You know? I've been doing this shit for way too long. I've been doing it for however long. I just want to move on with my life. You know? But we gotta wait. Like, you can only bring in one new helper once a week, is what they said. Once a week. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? I mean, it doesn't take that long to train somebody to do the job we're doing. It really doesn't. Okay? It takes one day to train them, to, like, have them know what they're doing, and then the rest they'll just figure out themselves. It's more of like a you thing. Like, you just keep doing it until you get better at it. You don't need someone to train you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was doing this shit, when I first started, got trained the first day, and then that was it. And then I would do other pieces, and I would go up to them and be like, oh, does this shit look good? Because I don't fucking know. I've never done anything like this before. But that's not taking anything out of, like, what they're doing, just to have them come look at a fucking piece of pipe for, like, a second, and just say if it's good or not. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you might get trained on other things, like, when other things come out that you've never done before, they'll just show you how to do it real quick. It's not that complicated. But the main core thing of just using the tools and knowing, like, you know, what you're doing with them, it's really, like, we should be able to just get a new helper in every fucking day. Let's just get a new helper in every single day of this week. So by the end of the week, we have 6 new helpers, which would completely replace us. Completely. Like, that's how many we have right now. We have 6 besides the new guy, we have 6 new helpers. We have 6 helpers, me included. So just get a new helper every day of the week, and then we're done. That's it. We've got the whole staff. And then we'll all, train them. Right? Like, why don't we just do that? We'll get them in the 1 week, right? Maybe stay doing what we're doing for, like, 1 more week just to make sure they're all good and dandy and they're just, they know what the fuck they're doing. They can do the job almost as good as we were, right? Eventually they'll get to that point, whenever. But then we can just move the fuck on. Seriously. I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit's getting kind of retarded. But it's whatever, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world, doing what I'm doing right now, And I guess it's kind of nice to, stick to doing something that I know how to do right now before I move on to something that I don't know how to do, and then I have to get trained all over again. Because it's nice to know how to, like, it's nice to, like, when you're working, like, doing the thing you do at work, knowing how to do it. Instead of just being confused, like, not knowing how to do it, and then, like, having to be taught how to do it, like, that sucks. It doesn't suck, but it just sucks in those moments where it's, like, you don't have someone to, like, go over and check to see if it's good or not, because people are busy, people got shit to do, so it's, like, you can't just always go up to them and, like, ask them, oh, is this good? Or, okay, no, I need to do this now. If I just had, like, someone, like, over my fucking shoulder the whole... God damn, I can't fucking speak. If I just had somebody over my shoulder the whole time, making sure I was doing everything right, or just someone that I could always walk up to make, ask them to see if I was doing this right, then I'd be fine learning new shit. But that's not, that's like some La La Land shit. We don't, like... In a perfect world, that would be nice, but it's not always going to be like that. People are going to get busy at some point. They won't always be around. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever. Eventually, we'll move on and do other things. So, I guess I really shouldn't get that pressed about it, but I just kind of wanted to rant a little bit. You know, yeah. I don't know. That's pretty much all I wanted to say today. So, see ya.